Hi everybody. We're going to take a look at a great game for the TRS-80 Radio Shack color computer. And it's a game that was out on many platforms, and there's actually a lot of information about it out there, but it was one of my all-time childhood favorites on the CoCo. So I really want to talk about it. And it's called Silpheed. That's how I always pronounce it. I don't know if that's the correct way to pronounce it. But that's how I pronounce it, Silpheed. I guess it could be Silpheed. I don't know. I'll say Silpheed. So I was able to dig up a manual. It's actually not the manual for the CoCo. It's for the computer versions, which was DOS and Apple II and on a couple different platforms. But the CoCo, oddly enough, wasn't part of this manual. It had a different manual. And I couldn't dig it up, unfortunately. But I did find a review in Rainbow magazine. Let's see if I can look at the date here. It is March of 1989. And they have a review for Silpheed. And I'm going to read it to you. So, Silpheed, Space Age Dogfighting. Silpheed is billed by Radio Shack as the hit Japanese arcade game. Well, after playing with my 11-year-old daughter, I can see why it's so popular. In Silpheed, who comes up with these names? You are the pilot of a super space age dogfighter in an intergalactic war to defend the united universe from an evil empire. If you can survive 16 levels of attack, which I don't think I ever made it through 16 levels, you get to engage in the ultimate battle for control of the galaxy. 16, we're only up to 7, but we're having a ball trying. Silpheed is supplied on a ROM pack and can be plugged into either the cartridge slot of your computer or into a vacant slot in your multi-pack interface. The program works on both the CoCo 2 and the 3, but the graphics are much sharper and detailed with the CoCo 3. The graphics and sound effects were excellent on my CoCo 3 and CM8 monitor. Provisions are made to run it on a composite color monitor as well. A lot of programming effort went into creating some neat effects. I like the wobbly movement of my ship when I receive several hits. Other handy features include the ability to toggle the sound on or off and to pause the action while you try to collect your wits. The game works okay with the arrow keys, but I recommend a joystick as the fighter is very responsive to joystick control. The action is very fast and furious. I was impressed with the 3D-like screen complete with stars that seem to rush past the spacecraft. An interesting feature in this game is the ability for players to choose specific armaments for their fighter. In addition to the various enemy crafts you will encounter, there are also a number of little square letter boxes that you will want to try to collect, although they too are quite evasive. Hitting these little blocks results in various features to assist you in battle. Hitting B provides a temporary barrier. The D will destroy all enemies on the present screen. Finding an F results in automatic fire. The H key advances your shield. And I provides temporary invincibility. I was constantly seeking the R block, which is the repair all my ship's damage. Hitting S will result in a warp-like speed, and W allows you to select your weapons as displayed in an overhead expanded view of your ship. On-screen scoring is provided, as well as other game data and screens as well. Sorry, the scan of this is a little rough. On-screen scoring is provided as well as other game data and screens survived. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Silpheed is a fun packed arcade game. And I think there's another page here. It's right for all ages of CoCo lovers and is sure to provide hours of entertainment during the long winter nights. And oddly enough, it's snowing out right now in my place. So that was a nice review in Rainbow magazine back in March of 1989 on page 116. So let's go ahead and take a look at the manual from the computer versions. So Silpheed Super Dogfighter Manual. The manual art is the same, because I'm pretty sure I remember that being the exact same picture that was on the CoCo. So I'm going to guess that the content is the same. In the year 3032, an abandoned space shuttle built by an unknown alien race was discovered orbiting Pluto. By careful analysis, Earth scientists and engineers were able to duplicate it, making the colonization of other worlds from overcrowded Earth possible for the first time. This colonization gave rise to the Milky Way Union. Sorry, I'm going to try this one. Acolyte, the brutal outlaw leader of a gang of interplanetary terrorists, which is already equipped with a large and powerful fleet of former Union ships, has seized a newly built battleship, Glory, as the first step in the plan to take over the Union. In a series of closely spaced guerrilla attacks, Acolyte's gang has raided several Union planets. Now an emergency call has been received from the main defense base. They are under attack by Acolyte, who needs the planet destroyer missiles stored there to complete his plan. Taken by surprise, there is no time for the Union to form a defense fleet. The supercomputer Yggdrasil has decided the best chance for defeating Acolyte is for you to attack Glory alone in a super air fighter SA-08 Silpheed prototype, which has just passed its initial function tests. It's up to you to acquire weapons, get past the enemy fighters, battle the Glory, and save the Union. All right. Sounds cool. There's some more information here. I'll kind of skip past some of that. For every 50,000 points earned, an additional weapon will be added to the left or right side. Sweet. And so here was kind of interesting. Where did I see it? So it had commands for the MS-DOS, Amiga, and Atari, the Apple II GS, Macintosh. But the CoCo was not on here. And if you go on YouTube and you look at some of these other ports, the graphics were far superior to the CoCo. But it was really neat that they brought this game to the CoCo anyway. They did a good job. I actually I tried the MS-DOS version. I'm much better at the CoCo version than the MS-DOS, which is kind of funny. I guess these are the different battle areas. So these games have 20, and the review for the CoCo said 16. So I'm guessing for the CoCo they didn't have enough memory space and had to drop some of the levels or something. And these are all the power-ups and the weapons. I always kind of liked the V-beam. So there's forward beam, phalanx, and V-beam, and then the laser cannon, and then auto-aiming. The auto-aiming wasn't very effective because it would kind of auto-aim, miss sometimes, and then hit something. Laser cannons are powerful, but there's not much of a spread. So I always kind of like the V-beam, but I never beat the game. So I'm probably not the best judge on which weapons are best. And here's a list of the different types of ships that you will be attacking. The way the ships look in the CoCo is much less detailed than in the other ports. So I don't know if you can actually tell these apart, but we'll see. And then it has a breakdown of the ships. I'll read about the Silpheed here. Silpheed, prototype number 1 of the Silpheed Super Dogfighter, is currently in the final stages of alpha testing. Numbers 2 and 6 are currently under construction at Union Base. Instead of a conventional hydrogen burner, a helium burner is utilized in the propulsion system. This produces a high power output, enables the use of high energy weapons, and stronger shielding. Citadel, an improved armor plating material, is used in the construction of Silpheed's armor. The cockpit canopy is made of clear alloy and newly developed transparent material. And just some cool artwork for the enemies. There's the Glory battleship. And just talks about the different ships and some tips for winning. Alright. So we'll give this a go on the CoCo. Alright, here we go. So just some credits there. And that's the computer playing there. The shots get a little annoying. I'm going to adjust my headphones here a little bit. So that's just the demo. I'm going to start the game. Alright, so this is me. And we'll see how we do. I kind of just hold down fire the whole time. And as you get closer, it seems like a CPU thing. Your shots are faster. And you have to be a little careful. The enemies come out from the bottom as well. Alright, and oh, got hit. And oh, rapid fire is good. So those little round things are called golons that the power-ups come out of. Alright, so get these. Oh my. Ah! Got a shield up and then I got hit. So anyone that's played another version of Silpheed can... Oh, I missed that golon. Can tell the graphics are pretty inferior to the other versions of the game, but it plays pretty much the same. Minus some music. There's some good music in the DOS version that I played. I actually did not have the DOS version growing up. This was the version of the game that I had. Oh, that's the level boss. And he bashed me. Ugh. I just got decimated. So the level boss, it's kind of interesting. You don't have to beat him. You could kind of just avoid him and then get to the next level. I tried to go for it and kind of backfired on me, but that's okay. And then as you progress in the game, you can upgrade your weapons. So right now I still just have the 2 forward beams. So I'll select those, and in between levels you can select your different weapons. Oh, come on. Gotta get the power up. Oh, got it. Power up. Ah, oh, it's invincible too. There we go. So you get bonus points when you're invincible. You can kind of let the enemies smash you. Oh, and my invincible's over. I think I lost some shield points there. It's kind of cheap. Oh, this is level boss. Oh, got him. I got nailed. Alright, so here we have a weapon level up. So I got the V-beam. So I'm going to pick that for that side, and still just have the forward beam there. So hopefully I'll get a speed up. Speed up lets you move your ship around faster. And there's also a weapon power level up, which I need. So enemies are starting to get a little bit more difficult for my weapons here. I did miss one of the Golons. It was probably something pretty good. Alright, got two of these guys. Come on. Weapon power up. That's what we needed. You know, it's kind of funny, these graphics are so primitive, but I really used to imagine that my little blob on the screen really was, you know, the super advanced space fighter. Oh, level boss. Alright. So we're going to get V-beam and V-beam. So this is a great weapon configuration if you get the weapon power-ups. Which I'm hoping to... Oh, man, I just got nailed. I was looking over at my shields and not paying attention. So, probably looks pretty easy, and it's not necessarily difficult, but if you, like what happened to me, if you don't pay attention and you get in the path of one of those ships, they really can give you a wallop right away. Hey, speed up. Alright. I was waiting for that one. If we get another weapon up, we should be pretty good. So once you lose shields, you can basically take 3 hits, and then you're dead. Kind of funny, when this came out, a lot of my buddies had a NES by this point, and I was still rocking my CoCo, and but I was still thought these graphics were pretty good. But obviously, compared to the NES, they're pretty inferior. Let's see what that is. Oh, just a bonus. Oh man, I lost a lot of shield. I didn't think I got hit there. So we need a shield power or a all repair. Yep, there we go. That was just in time. Oh, oh, I'm missing these guys. I gotta stay away from them. Oh, level boss. Got him. All right. So there's the laser beam. I like the V-beam. This is probably why I end up losing, but maybe on the next, I probably should have selected this level to show you guys. Maybe next level I'll just pick it just to show you. Oh, I'd like to see what the max level I can get to is. Oh, weapon power up, perfect. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm playing this, but I didn't give it a full playthrough. So before I did this review, I gave it a quick play, and oh dang, and but not a full playthrough. So this is the first full playthrough I'm giving this game, man, since like the 90s or something. So I did that on purpose since I had invincibility there. One of the power-ups is a barrier, which gives you like a super shield that takes a bunch of hits. So it's kind of like invincibility, but not time limited. So it's actually a pretty good power-up. Oh, got some shields back. That's good. See, the enemies start to get stronger. I think that's when you need those lasers, but the lasers have pretty limited coverage, which then makes it difficult. Ooh. I got the barrier. That's good. Oh man, just got hit a bunch there. All right, come on, come on. Oh, 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 it was just a bonus too. I have a lot of trouble. The letters on the Golons don't resolve until they're close to the bottom of the screen, so it makes it difficult. And up. All right, level boss. And I'm sure that's just limitation of graphical power for the CoCo or resolution. Okay. So I have lasers on both sides. Oh, should I pick a laser to show you guys? Oh, I'm going to die if I pick the laser. Well, you know, this is to show everybody what this game is like. So I'll pick the freaking laser beam on one side. I'm picking the V-beam on the other. All right. So there's the laser. So it's more powerful, but very limited coverage, although it goes towards the center all the time, which is kind of interesting. So it's just definitely not my favorite weapon. So if anyone's beaten this game, I'd be interested in how you play it and if you use the laser beam. Oh man, barrier's broken. I'm gonna get decimated. See, I don't have the coverage on that side, and then this side enemies come out a lot, so I usually tend to hang out over here because the enemies, there's not much warning. When they come out from the bottom, they just fly right up. Oh, I missed the Golon. Oh, I got a barrier though. That's good. Oh, getting crushed. Hopefully I'll survive this level. Alright, shields are getting low. I had 2 barriers, basically. I still got crushed. I started out with 1, and I got another one halfway through the level here. Oh, Golons. Nothing good. I'm just trying to avoid these guys for the most part. Got hit a little bit there. Oh man. Shields are almost gone. Alright, level boss. See if I can take him out with this laser. Yeah, so see, laser's good for the boss. Not so much for the other things. Okay. So there's my aiming shot, the auto aiming. That is terrible. That one is terrible. So I'm not going to pick that. I'm going to pick the V-beam. Although, please list in the comments if you've played this, your sort of recommendations. I'm going to go back to V-beam over here. And we're in Area 7. Let's see how we do. I forget when the enemies ramp up their damage levels. I'm guessing right about now. I wonder if there's 3 weapon power-ups. I don't know. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Those guys are nasty. Ah, just a bonus. I'm getting in trouble. Alright, looks like I gotta hang back a little bit, maybe. Okay, we got some Golons here. Shield advance, good, I needed that. Oh, destroy all enemies. Oh, no, I'm getting killed going for it. Ah! Well, that didn't work out too well. So the D basically destroys all the enemies on the screen. Unless it was, no, R is repair all damage. So it's not, oh, they're going faster. It's not too useful, because it just destroys like 4 guys that are out there or something like that. In the PC version, sometimes there'll be like 20 Golons, and a lot of them are asteroids, so when you hit that, it just blows them all up and gives you a bunch of power-ups and stuff, so it's actually a really good power-up, but in the CoCo version, it's not particularly useful. Oh, level boss. Oh, man. He just came out for a quick spin. Alright. So I kind of have maximum weapons here. I'm going to stick with the V-beam. Seems like maybe laser. We need the bigger punch now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's best. Maybe that was my big mistake when I was younger, was sticking with these V-beams. Dang, got nailed. Oh! Yeah, these guys are taking a lot of hits now. I forget if there's a third weapon power-up. If there is, I could definitely use it. Shield advance, nice. Kind of need that a little bit. Oh, I'll take a weapon power up though. Oh, invincible. Come on, no. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, things are coming down much faster now. So I'd like to get to 50,000 just to see if anything happens, because I kind of have all the weapon power-ups as far as I remember. But it's not looking too good here. Kind of keep getting slowly pecked away at. 41. Oh, level boss. Man, they really don't give you much time to go at those guys. All right, 42. Yeah, see, I'm kind of at max max weapon upgrades. I'm just gonna keep going with V-beams. Level 8 or level 9 now. Man, I am just really having trouble grabbing the power-ups. And they're moving too fast. Oh, sounds like my daughter's having trouble with going to bed. Might have to pause the game here. Of course, I didn't find a manual, so I don't know how to pause the game. Kind of a problem. See that one little distraction and I got... Oh! Yep. One little distraction. I lost almost all my shields. Not good. Oh, shield's broken. I'm in trouble. Alright, we can't get hit at all. I could really use a full repair. Ah! Weapon damage. Oh! Oh, repair. Sheesh. Man, that I'm sure was in the software code. That seemed way too convenient. All right, level boss. Man, he just comes in and shoots out. How am I supposed to kill him? All right, what do you guys think? Not that anyone can tell me right now. I want to try the lasers, but my gut's saying go with the V-beams. Area 10. Uh-oh. My weapons are definitely underpowered. Ah, man, got hit. Oh, invisibility. Come on, come on. That's nice. All right, my primary goal, I think, will be just to get to 50,000. What is that? Shields. Oh, I needed that. I need every shield and repair that I can get. Take a barrier or two. 48,000. So if I get to 50,000, I'll be happy. $49. Oh, these guys. I'm having trouble with them. Yep, lost some shield points. Oh, man. Oh, crushing me. Shield broken. Oh. Oh. 50,100. I'm dead. Level 10. That's too funny. Too funny. All right. Well, I achieved my goal, 50,000. Level 10. I've never beaten Silpheed for the CoCo. If there's anyone out there that beat it, knows what the ending is like. I haven't seen any ending for Silpheed on the CoCo. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Hopefully someone out there watches this that beat it. Maybe I'll do a quick Silpheed on DOS. Like Silp or something like that. Silp. All right. Well, see. Silp. Mount. Oh, I'm in just command prompt. It's a DOS box. Stupid. I'll have to edit that out of my video. I want you guys to know how stupid I am. That's what video editing's for. All right, mount C :/silp. All right, what do we got here? All right, Silpheed. Alright, type in the name of the enemy shown below. Hey, let's go back to our manual. Alright, what kind of guy is that? Little spinny dude. Looks like this guy. K-A-I-L-E. K-A-I-L-E. It's funny, we got CoCo Silpheed in the background. I was going to skip this, but I guess I'll let it play through, so that way you don't have to go look at another video. Definitely no 3D polygon graphics on the CoCo. So it kind of goes through all the ships. In Cosmic Century 3032, Earthmen found an alien ship. After analyzing it, the human race began venturing into outer space. A short while. Oh, let's go too fast. Okay, well, this is the thing I've read before anyway. We need a pilot. Can you complete this mission? Well, that was really embarrassing that I couldn't read that as fast as it was scrolling. I'm just blowing it. You know what? I'm not going to edit it because, you know, it's YouTube, so that way everyone can have fun making fun of me in the comments. All right. Let's see. Enter. Enter. Okay. So this weird dude comes out to talk. I guess that's that Xanazine or whatever his name was. Exacolite.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh, my shields are almost gone already. Oh, destroy. Oh, man, look at all these bonus. Man. Yeah, I have a lot more trouble with this one than I do with the, CoCo version, for sure. Alright, level boss. See if I can beat this guy. Oh, come on! Nope. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with the DOS version. But, so you can see it's the same game, just a lot more sophisticated. So I'm going to close it up there. So that is Silpheed for the TRS-80 Radio Shack color computer. An in-depth look and a quick glance at the DOS version. And the Apple II is really basically the same as the DOS version, maybe just not as high performing, a little bit choppier, a little bit slower. Hope you enjoyed the video.